Okay, we are live now. Hi, all. I hope you all are able to hear me. We will wait for some more time so that people join. Okay, great. I see few of you I have already commented. Okay, we will wait for some more time. Yes. Hi, hi. Okay. Yes. I'm here. I'm here. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for joining. Great. Hi, all. Good evening. Very good evening to everyone. Right. Yes. Hi, Shab. Right, Firoz, thanks bhai for joining. Ramesh and people on LinkedIn, you all can also say a hi if you all are here. Hi Chirag. Yes, thanks a lot for joining, guys. Thanks. We will wait for some more time. Yes, Sri Lekha, thanks for joining. Sonu, you all are from YouTube. Okay, great. Okay, what about people on LinkedIn? You all are silently watching again, as usual. You do every time. Okay, okay. We will wait for some of the people. Let's see like how many people are here on LinkedIn. Just I'll check. Okay, people are slowly joining. Okay, great. Thanks a lot for everyone. Okay. So people are slowly joining. Good evening, Soumya. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Okay. So we will wait for another 2 more minutes. So all of you have your pen and notebook, right? Yes, Deependra Vidyarthi. Hi. Thanks for joining. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you, yes, you all have pen and notebook with you all, right? Okay, yes. Whatever are there today, it's very important for you to start with all the things. So let me tell about that, like what exactly we are going to cover in this class, and then we will slowly see what are the next things that are there for you. Okay, right. So people have not joined yet, so I'm just waiting for them to join. Uh, great, right? So let me tell you what you will get today. So I'll present my screen first of all, right? So that you understand like what exactly we are going to do, and then I will go over the documents which are needed for you. Okay. So let me get it right away for you all. Okay, great. So all of your eyes on the screen. So let me share my screen. Okay, able to see my screen, guys? Yes. Able to see my screen? Are you able to see my screen, guys? Yes, no? Okay, so all of you see here, what are we going to do in the today's class? What are the things that are there for you? So as I have seen that people have joined, okay, why it is not working? Okay, let me close it and open again once. Okay, great. So all of you see here, what are we going to do and today's agenda? I hope you all have your pen and notebook with you. So pen is important as well as notebook so that you write whatever the lectures I am going to tell on the notebook also, right? That is very important because you will understand how much importance is this class is because this is the first session. That's where we will be focusing on most of the important things for you. Is it clear? Guys, everyone? Okay, let's start the class. So first of all, I would like to tell you what is there that is getting covered for you in today's class. So for next 1 hour, okay, one and a half hour, you will have all the theory related things on your Kubernetes, on your RBACs, okay, on your Azure, right, Azure architecture, right, and the Terraform, okay, Terraform modules, okay, and Terraform code, okay, and rest of the things. Like as we go ahead, you will see, and Kubernetes networking, right, K8 networking, and those kind of things will be there. And for the next 1 hour, right, we will be focusing on your project, okay. This we will be focusing on project, like what exactly this project contains and how you can execute this project, and everything will be detailedly discussed to you all. Now, is agenda clear, guys? Yes, you all are clear with the agenda? Yes, Ramya, definitely you can join. This session will continue till 8 p.m. So 2 hours session time is. 6 to 8 p.m. the session will be there. So you all have to wait for that. Okay. So shall we start the class? Shall we start the class? Okay. Give a like on the video, and if you say yes, I'll be starting my class. So I think that is okay for you all, right? Shall I start the class? Yes. People on LinkedIn, what do you think? Shall we start? Okay, great. So awesome, guys. So let me pull out the yes. You all have done. Okay, you all have super excited. Great. Yes. Thanks a lot, Athir. Okay, great. So let's start the class first of all. Okay. So as you all know, this is basically the DevOps and SRE free projects, whatever we are going to do. And if anyone is new, you should be knowing that we are covering in this next few days, we are covering 6 projects. Everything will be live sessions and few of the videos will be recorded. How can you attend? You have to subscribe to the channel and join the Telegram community. This link is available in every video, every LinkedIn post. You can get it. Okay. So let's see, like, what are we going to learn, right? So every time from our childhood, let's imagine this from every time, like, okay, again, it got struck. So I have to again do this. Okay, from our childhood, let's think like this, 2016 to 2024, right? Almost 8 years we have been listening, like always the tech stack, right? The tech stack in DevOps is always increasing because at some point of time, the new tools come into the market, right? You all are understanding, right? Always, right? The tech stack is getting increased and new tools are always getting in. And these new tools you have to learn, right? You have to learn and you have to make sure that learnings are implemented, right? Implemented, and make sure that you give a success outcome to the project, right? That is where this DevOps is all about, right? Different kinds of tools are there. And you know, this DevOps have been booming from 2016 to 2024, where different kinds of tools like your Jenkins, Maven, right? Your Ansible, Kubernetes, Docker, AWS, Azure, right? And your security tools like maybe you can consider like Black Duck, Fortify. This all tools, right, play an important role in shaping your career. Now, one such tool which is very much important in 2024, that is what is your Kubernetes and your Terraform, right? And the cloud which we will be using is your Azure, right? Are you all clear? These 3 topics we will mainly focus in today's class, and we'll be making sure that you all understand what is Kubernetes, what is Terraform, and what is Azure in next 1 hour. This is my surety that you will get a very good understanding on these terms, right? So coming on to like why Kubernetes, guys. Okay, so in the recent times, you would have seen that we were using Docker, right? Let's take like down the line 3-4 years, people were using Docker, right? But why Kubernetes? Why everyone wanted to come out of Docker and started moving towards Kubernetes, right? What is the primary reason? With this one slide, I'll be showing you, or I'll be telling you that the main components of cloud or the main components of Kubernetes plays an important role. On the left hand side, if you are able to see the architecture, the scalability, the scheduling, high availability, load balancing, storage, rolling updates, health checks. Now, these all things play an important role. How? Let's imagine that in Docker, if you see the scalability, what does your application defines you, right? What does your application or your main software defines is, or what cloud defines is, how is the scalability, whether it is limited or highly scalable. So you see here the Docker, which was giving you the Swarm is nothing but it's a component in Docker which helps you to integrate different kinds of Docker machines and make a cluster kind of that, right? And when you talk about Swarm, you see here scalability is limited, scheduling the rollouts or the increase decrease of the number of containers was getting difficult. The high availability was built in high availability. There was nothing like configure. You cannot configure the highly availability concept. Load balancing was also built in. Storage, which is very important for today's generation, right? Today's generation of deployments. You see here, all of them are basic. But whereas Kubernetes, you see architecture is having master slave architecture, highly scalable, advanced scheduling, and highly available load balancing. Everything is configurable, and today I'll be showing you with hands-on also. Storage is advanced storage where you get GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2, IO3, those kind of storage options. And coming on to the rolling updates, the advanced rolling updates, health checks, you will be getting different kinds of health checks, like this application is running, whether this is running 24/7 or not, the Kubernetes will continuously hit the application and get the data, right? And community support is also larger, right? So at the end, what are we going to tell here is the Kubernetes is the boss of all tools, right? All tech stack. Are you all getting me, guys? The boss of all tech stack is Kubernetes. It is one of the major component in today's, you can consider like today's time, where every software industry is trying to move towards Kubernetes. Right? You all agree with me? You all agree with me, right? In today's time, Kubernetes is one such component which is very, very much available to everyone. And today we will see how this master and everything, whatever you see here in the Kubernetes, I'll be doing the hands-on. I'll be creating the master node, worker node with Terraform, entire automation. I will show you different kinds of scalability options. I will show you scheduling. I will show you load balancing. I will show you storage. I will show you health check and different kinds of configuration managements also we will see. Is it clear till here, everyone, for the first slide, right? And everything, whatever you are seeing, I'll be showing you the hands-on. That is what the important. Yes, K8 is the king and Terraform is the queen. And that's where we are focusing today to bring both of them together. Yes, this is very good. K8 is king and Terraform is queen. And we are integrating both of them together today. And we are trying to visualize in Azure how your Kubernetes setup, master node, worker node with Terraform you can do and deploy your project onto that. Very, very beautiful project we are going to see, right? And people on LinkedIn, if you say yes, if you are watching me, you can also say yes. 70 people on LinkedIn are watching me. Silent listeners, LinkedIn people are always like, Praveen, मैं अभी बात नहीं करूँगा, right? Praveen, I won't talk now. Like, you should be coming out, you should be outspoken now, and you should be understanding like, okay, this is what we are trying to learn, right? People on LinkedIn, if you are here watching me, please give a yes so that I can understand that at least you are watching me, right? Yes, the output and everything we will show, don't worry, as a project. Okay. Okay, I think LinkedIn streaming takes a little bit of time. Okay, 77 people are watching me. Yeah, I think LinkedIn people are silent only still. Okay, great. So let's go ahead in a little bit deep. Okay, I will hide this comment. Okay, thanks, Ganeshan. Now all of you see here, right? When I'm talking about the boss and the queen, and as someone said, right? So what is the next things which you have to know? Okay, so all of you see here, the major advantage of Kubernetes, right? As I have told you, scaling, very, very important. Now, all of you see here, let's think like this. You have a Swiggy, okay? You are using a Swiggy and you are using Swiggy on New Year, okay? On New Year. And this is your phone, okay? And you have installed an app called Swiggy on the phone, right? Now, let's imagine that this 1 billion people in India, okay, are trying to access the Swiggy servers, okay? And somewhere you as a person whose phone is this, you are also trying to access the Swiggy server, okay? Now, let's imagine that the Swiggy servers are deployed on Kubernetes, okay? The Swiggy servers are deployed on Kubernetes, okay? Now, imagine that because they didn't had proper testing or proper visualization or proper data on how much load they can get. So imagine that due to this load, continuous 1 billion requests hit, somewhere at one point of time, you observed that your app in the phone gets crashed. Are you all understanding? Right? Because the load was more. People were coming and hitting Swiggy. And it got crashed. Okay. So now what happens, right? When the application got crashed, let's imagine that you have the load balancer, you have the auto scaling. So now here the feature comes in like scalability, right? Scalability. Now, what does this scalability will do is when the load is coming in, right? When the load is coming in, Kubernetes will try to increase the servers, right? S1, S2, S3, and it will try to balance the load so that you as a person, suppose you as a person who is trying to access the Swiggy app are ultimately happy by using the app, right? So one of the very important concept is your scalability, right? Self-healing. When you talk about self-healing, what is that? Suppose you get an issue, right? It will try to self-heal first. Cost optimization, guys, and whatever you see the points here, every point is related to DevOps and SRE in 2024. Is it clear, guys, everyone? Right? And I am able to see all of your chats. Any questions you can put on the chat, and I will be answering you. I have a phone with me beside, and I will be able to see the chat, right? Right. Now, all of you see here, storage orchestration, Kubernetes provides native tooling, containerization, efficiency, improved reliability, self-healing, rolling updates and rollbacks, and everything we will see in the hands-on. So I request everyone not to leave the session, because you will be getting the major hands-on today, and you will be amazed to see how we will create with Terraform the Azure Kubernetes infrastructure, and we will deploy our pods. Okay, that is what we will be doing. Control and automate the deployment. This is what one of the important thing. High availability, Kubernetes feature, resource efficiency, service discovery and load balancing, security. Kubernetes even provides the security, resource optimization, DevOps enablement, horizontal scaling. Kubernetes is portable and fixable and simplified deployment. Now, you see here under each stack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 threes, 21 advantages of Kubernetes. Now, I would like to ask you all one question. Do you see any other tool which is giving any other tool? I'm talking about any other tool which is giving you these kind of importance. What do you think? Any other tool? Do you think that that tool is giving you all the features? Any other tool? Do you think any other tool is there, guys? What do you think? I'm waiting for your questions so that I can understand. Any other doubts? I will take a little bit time, but yeah, I'm asking like any other tool where you have seen that this all important features are given in that tool. Any idea? Ansible, OpenShift is like Kubernetes only. OpenShift is built on Kubernetes only, right? So that is one same only. Not there, right? Not there. Definitely not there. Right? Ansible is different. Ansible is not like, it cannot support the deployment, like application deployments. It's not related to infra. Yes, OpenShift is built on Kubernetes only. So OpenShift is like a wrapper on top of Kubernetes. Yes. Echo. Okay, Echo. Are you all able to hear my voice properly? I'm trying to make the sound less, but yeah, I think this is okay, right? My voice is okay, right? My voice is okay. Yeah, Docker is limited. Yes, Docker is definitely a limited resource. No voice issues. Okay, great. Clear, right? So let's move ahead. Let's see like what are the other things that are stored for you. First of all, we have learned what is Kubernetes. We have seen like what are the advantages. First, we have seen why Kubernetes. Then we were focusing on Kubernetes advantage. And now we will be focusing on the entire architecture of Kubernetes. So I would request everyone to please spare your next 5 minutes on the screen so that you will understand when I create the Azure infra similar, right? You will see today when I am creating the Azure infrastructure of Kubernetes, you will see the same components are there in our Azure also. So stay tuned. Let me go ahead and show you and make sure that you all are understanding. Okay. Now you see here the first line, the blue line, which states that this is like your cluster. Okay. And this diagram will help you understand how each component is connected with and what are the important components of master and worker. Okay. So you see here, master node is the primary node which takes the incoming requests from the developer. So developer is, who are the developers? We are the developers. You all are the developers. LinkedIn people are developers. Like everyone is a developer, right? DevOps developers. Now what is happening is the left-hand side is entirely focused by the developer, because I'm working in a company, you all are working in a company. So you all are focusing on the development part. So you all are DevOps developers. And the right-hand side is focused on the users. Suppose Swiggy user, I told you, right? Swiggy user is what? This particular user is Swiggy user who is trying to access the application. So how he is accessing? He's accessing via the Kubernetes proxy, basically the networking concepts of Kubernetes. And that's how he will be able to access the pods, which I'll be telling you in a little bit of time. Now, all of your eyes shift to my left-hand side, where you are able to see the control plane or master node. Okay. Now, in this master node, if you are able to see, there are 4 main components on gray color: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are you all able to see the 4 components, right? Yes. You all are able to see the 4 components, guys? Yes. Now, great. Now, whenever a user applies kubectl command, which I'll be showing you today in the hands-on, suppose you as a developer applies the kubectl command, right? What will happen? You see here. Now you follow my pointer here. Okay. Now what happens? The first command gets hit to the API server. Now all of you see here, the first command gets hit for the API server. API is nothing but application programming interface. You can consider like this is the main heart of your Kubernetes, which takes the incoming request. Now, when the developer hits kubectl, right? Kubectl, there are some Kubernetes command. When the developer hits the kubectl command, the first command gets hit to the API server. Okay. Now this API server reads the incoming data, and what it is doing, you see here, sends the data to the database. Now tell me, you all tell me, okay? Every application has a database. Yes, every application is a database, right? Now, if you see here, this is an application, okay? This entire blue line covered, right? This diagram is an application, let's imagine, and that application database is etcd. Okay, how this name has come in, let me tell you. The etcd, etcd, right, is a name of database, okay, of Kubernetes. Why it has come? In Linux, you will see there is a name of the folder called etc, right, where all the programmable related things, right, configuration related things of a Linux system will be placed. Do you all remember etc folder? Do you all remember, right? So what is the etc for a Linux system? What is etc folder for a Linux system? If you are liking the content, if you are liking the way I am explaining, please like the video and share the channel link with your friends so that they also can join. Okay. And if anyone is from our Telugu DevOps community, you can post in the Telegram that we have started live, and you can ask them to join here. Okay. Yes, etc folder you all saw, right, in Linux. So that is what this etc all defines, right? This is basically, people have decided like etcd, basically the data store, right? etc, this is like a database, right, of Kubernetes, which stores the data in the key value pair. Suppose my name is Praveen. Okay, this is my key. Okay, and the value is maybe YouTube. Okay, this is my key and a value. So every time you will see the Kubernetes is filled with the key value concepts. Okay, Kubernetes is filled with the key value concepts. Now all of you see here, the first incoming request is coming from a developer. Okay, and it is distributed towards every component. Now you see here, once the developer sends the data to the API server, it is moved to the etcd, right? And it is moved to the scheduler, it is moved to the control manager. Now what are these components in Kubernetes? These are one of the important components of Kubernetes, which will help you to make sure that your data is coming in and data is getting stored. And once the data is stored, see guys, once the data is stored, tell me one thing, once the data is stored, do you think that you need to process the data? Data is stored. Okay, now let's imagine that data is stored. Now, do you think that you have to process this data? Right? Correct? You have to process this data. How many of you agree with me, right? Once the data is stored, you have to process that data, and the data processing is done by the control manager, right, and the scheduler. Are you all clear, right? Are you all understanding with me? Yes or no? Okay, till here everyone is clear. First let me ask that, then I will go ahead. Till here, everyone is clear? Yes. Okay, you remember desire. Okay, great. This is good actually. You remember me, right? Okay, you all are clear. What about others? 150 plus people and yeah, LinkedIn, I think 70 people are watching. So you all can tell. You all can tell if this is fine. I will go ahead. This is okay? Yes. Okay, great. So you all are understanding, right? Now let's discuss about the HCD. You understood, right? HCD is like a database. Okay. Now you see here, control manager. Okay. This is like the brain. Okay. What does this brain will do? This brain will process the data, right? Correct. Now heart has taken the API. API has taken the request, right? And the process of data, right? The process of data is done by control manager. Okay. What does this will do? Okay. What does this control manager will do? Right. So this control manager controls the entire system. Okay. Controls the entire system. System in the sense like whatever the configurations that are coming in by the file. Okay. There will be one file. It will be given to this control manager, and this control manager reads, right? Reads from API server. Okay. API server, and it will decides the operational tasks. Okay. Operational tasks in the sense there are various kinds of. Now what does a manager do in general? Tell me, what does your manager do? Your manager will give you ratings, right? Your manager will give you ratings. Your manager will give you feedback. Correct. Your manager will give you hike. Your manager will give you maybe projects, tasks. Correct. So for entire Kubernetes, this control manager helps in giving the feedbacks, ratings, hikes, projects, deployments, everything. Now, are you all clear? I have made your concept simplified here with term of your manager. Assign tasks. Correct. That's what. Projects, assign tasks. Maybe I will write it here. Assign the task, right? Do you all agree with me, guys? Yes. Correct. Right? You all understood, right? What is control manager doing? Now, all of you see here, let's imagine your control manager has defined the task. Okay. Now, scheduler is like a team lead, guys. Right? Scheduler is like a team lead. What does a team lead will do? Team lead will see whatever the manager has told, and he will decide which person in the team has the capability of doing the task. Can I say that? Can I say that, right? I can say that, right? Manager gives the feedback, positive feedback, negative feedback, hike, ratings, controls everything. But this team lead is the person who knows individual strengths, individual teammate strengths, and he will be assigning the tasks accordingly. Do you all agree with me? Right? This is the manager. This is the team lead. How many of you agree with me? Give a quick yes. Chat, type, quick yes. Yes. If you give me Y also, that's fine. Now 20Y, why? Do you see? Now I will take you to the next level of concept where you will understand Kubernetes like, "Arey, ye to kuch bhi nahi hai." I can explain now in interview very clearly. Did you all understood? We have a manager, we have a team lead. Now you see the individual people are coming. Okay, I will tell you. Now 20Y I would need to have from you all so that I can understand. So 20Y means theek hai, correct. Now people are coming. Okay. Now I will wait for 1 minute, and the next concept, who are team members? That's what I'm telling. Who are team members? The next topic will be like, who are team members here in our Kubernetes, right? So we will see that. Okay, so let's move ahead. Let's see like who are our team members. Now all of you see here, this are our team members, guys. Okay, whatever you are seeing on my right hand side, this is team member 1, this is team member 2. So this total team is formed by one manager, one team lead, and 2 teammates. Okay, Now, in each teammate, you see here what are the strengths and what are the weaknesses. Okay, each team member has again 4 components, guys. What are those 4 components? Kubelet, container runtime, objects, and kube proxy. Okay, now you see here in the container runtime, there are some pods. Okay, pods, you see pods. Now, pods are the smallest unit where your application is stored. Okay, which I'll be showing you once we do the hands-on. But as of now, try to understand in Kubernetes, your teammate, right? Your teammate has a 4 components: kubelet, container runtime, objects, and kube proxy. Okay. Now, this worker node also has the same thing, right? This worker node has also the same thing. What is the second worker node having? Kubelet, container runtime, objects, and kube proxy. Now, one of the important thing here to note is, you see here, whatever the data that is coming from the master, okay, is read by the kubelet. Okay, you are seeing. So kubelet is like the brain of the worker node. Okay, kubelet is like the brain of the worker node, which is directly connected with the master brain. Okay, so you see here, this arrow is connected directly with this, and this arrow is connected directly with this. Is it clear? Right. Now you see here, in the container runtime, the second component only has the pods data. Now, what is container runtime? How your containers are running, how your application is running, how your pods is behaving, whether the load is more, load is less. Somewhat, it's like the monitoring of containers. Yes, it's like the monitoring of containers. And you have to understand that between the manager, between the lead, and between the teammates, there should be a friendly relationship, right? So how this friendly relationship is coming? With the help of your kube proxy. Kube proxy is kind of a networking component which maintains the entire networking structure inside the worker node, which will always send the data. If you see here, this is also sending the data to the master. Okay. Now, in our today's demo, we will focus on your master node and worker nodes, and we will deploy our pods, and we will visualize each of the component inside the master node and worker node. I will show you a big list of pods. Okay, we will see this many pods inside our Kubernetes. I will show you default pods. I will show you pods rolling out, updates, scaling, everything I will be showing you in hands-on. Now, tell me if you are clear. I will go to the second slide. You all are clear, right? Not much difference, but yeah, as I tell you, right, as I go ahead, right, and I will be showing you hands-on, with that in-depth knowledge, you will get it. So don't worry about that. Okay. So here, all of you see, now networking plays an important role in Kubernetes, right? Now, in Kubernetes, what I told you, the Kubernetes is mainly for application deployment. Okay, the Kubernetes is mainly for the application deployment. Now, how here the deployment happens, right? That is a different story. But once the deployment has happened, let's imagine that I am rolling out my Swiggy app. Okay, Swiggy app. Okay, onto Kubernetes. Okay, now don't think about food right now, but just think like I am rolling out the Swiggy app into the Kubernetes. Okay. Now, what I understood is my application was initially a Java application. Okay. And at certain point of time, it got converted into a container. Okay. With the help of Docker. Okay. And at some point of time, with the help of Kubernetes, it got converted into a pod. Okay. Now here, this capability, right? The Java as a file got converted into a pod. So what does this pod contain, right? You all see here, this pod contains the application, okay? And then it contains the container, okay? So here there are 3 layers. Layer 1 is app, layer 2 is container, and layer 3 is your pod. Are you all clear with this concept? Yes, the 3 layers of a pod. Yes, clear? Now you see here, inside that 3 layer only, when I talked about this, right? Okay, I will write also for your understanding. The first layer is the app layer. The second layer is container layer. And the third layer is your pod layer. Okay. Now, when I'm talking at these three layers, now networking in Kubernetes, okay, also plays an important role. How it plays an important role? Let me tell you, when we design any networking concept, we have to make sure that the container to container networking happens inside Kubernetes, right? There are two containers. How the two containers will talk with each other? The pod to pod, right? The pod to pod, right? Maybe like this. The pod to pod networking should be there. Yes or no? Right? The pod to pod, the container to container networking should be there, right? Right? Container to container. That's what we have discussed, right? This is a three-layer system. The app is residing inside the container. Above container, you have a pod. Okay. Now, when we talk about networking Kubernetes, the main component of the networking is your container to container networking. Okay. Pod to pod networking. Correct. And what is the third and fourth one? Pod to service and external to service. Now, these are important things. Okay. Now, all of you see here, service to pod. Okay. This is one more networking. I will tell you, service to pod. Okay. Service to pod networking and external IP to service. Now, okay, service. Okay, I will write it clear. Now, all of you, are you writing down notes, guys? Guys, now I will show you the bigger picture with this, the flow of networking I will show you. Are you writing down notes? Tell me. Like I am talking, right? You should not feel bored. So let me know. Now, are you writing down notes? Are you understanding what I am talking? Or it's going above your head? Is it going above your head? Or guys, are you all understanding whatever I am talking about? Freshers, are you understanding? Writing, great. This is what I need. You should write like whatever the teachings are done. Everything is clear, great. Right. Great. Okay, nice. Now, one thing here, right? All of you have your LinkedIn IDs, right? So what you can do is today, after the live is ended, right? Trying to know things, that's good. That's good, Pritam Gopi. So what you have to do today is take the screenshot of whatever the slide that you like the most, me teaching you all, right? You can take the screenshot of that slide and you can post it on LinkedIn, right? So you all can post it on LinkedIn, right? And you all can tag me, right? Okay, this is really good, PV Sindhu. Okay, you can tag me on LinkedIn. Okay, so when you are creating a post, you can come here. Where is that? You can go to your home and start writing some post, and you can say at Praveen Singampalli. Okay, if you comment, if you are liking the class, you can put any type of screenshot and you can tell that you are attending the free bootcamp. Okay, where Praveen is teaching you, whether good, bad, whatever your comment is, and also tag Hey DevOps. Okay, these are two things which you can tag and you can show your love towards our our teachings. Okay, right? You all are understanding. Omkar, can you explain much more? As we do the hands-on, I will definitely tell. Now, all of you see here, when we are talking, now this is the main important concept. I will tell you. Okay, now all of you see here, from bottom to top, we will go now. Okay, from bottom to top. See here, how the networking works in Kubernetes from bottom to top. All your eyes on the screen, guys. Okay, all your eyes on the screen from bottom to top. People on YouTube, if you are liking the video content, like the video. This will amaze you now. Let me tell you very honestly. Now, this is a person, okay, who is trying to access www.heydevops.in. Let's think like this, okay? Now, what will happen? The first entry will happen to the external IP, then to the service, from service to pod, from pod to container. Now, this is how the upside down, right? External IP to service, service to pod, pod to container. Your application is stated here. Okay, that is how the outside traffic comes into the your application, right? Whenever someone tries to hit some endpoint, the routing happens from service to pod, pod to container. And I will be showing you today what is service, okay, what is pod, right? Hands on, everything I will show you, but just try to understand as of now. Okay, please remove comment section. Did I miss that to remove? Oh, okay. Okay, I removed. Okay. Yes, I have hidden. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. So you all understood, right? What we are trying to do in the networking part. Now let's, okay, tell me till here, are you clear? Because this will be important flow for your networking part. If you all are clear, like on the video. If you all are clear, yes, you all are clear. Great. Okay, now we will move towards the Azure part now. Okay, now whatever you see on this screen, this will be your Azure architecture. Okay, this will be your Azure architecture. Okay, now till now you have understood the basics of Kubernetes and networking, right? Now I'm going to take you towards the Azure architecture, where we will understand what is Azure, how in Azure the Kubernetes is deployed, what the load balancer is, what is your components in Azure, we will see. Now, all of you, before I move ahead into the Azure, right, I would request you all, right, I would request you all to like on the video. 150 plus people are here. Let's do this quickly, a game, right? All of you make this likes on YouTube video as 150. Let's keep that target, and let's see if before we start the Kubernetes, right? So I just wanted to let's see how many. 82. We have 82 likes. Now quickly let's roll out, right? And let's make it 150. Yeah, Naga, this is like maybe advanced. I will cover in the next classes maybe, right? You can definitely let me know if any such things have to be covered. Not on this likes, yaar. Not on this one. Here. यहाँ पे आप लोग तो यहाँ पे मतलब I will also put now. You are giving likes here, not here. Here. I was talking about here. अच्छा 99. 99. Let's see. Okay, great. Okay, great. Thanks a lot. I think that is good. Okay, let me start with Azure. Okay, now you all have, oh, please share URL. Oh, okay. LinkedIn people don't know. Okay, let me share this. You all can search with my name, right? Yeah, I will share on LinkedIn post also. You all can take this, right? Okay, great. So all of you come back and let's start this thing. Okay, on the Azure side, let's cover some important things, right? So yes, on the Azure side, please focus for another 5 minutes of your valuable time. Okay, now in Azure, okay, first I will show you some components in Azure. Okay, how the Azure architecture is made, how the Azure is helping us to design the Kubernetes. I'll be telling you. Okay, now all of you see here. Okay, every time whenever you create a Azure account, okay, so you all remember, right? This is the prerequisite for you to create the Azure account, right? All of you have done by going into the portal dot what is that, portal.azure.com, right? If you have done, that's great, but if you have not done, please make it, please do it. Okay, with this you will understand key What are the important things that you need to follow? Clear, everyone? Yes, right? Now, all of you see here, what I was talking about is, in Azure, there are various layers, okay? The first layer is your Azure layer. Okay, clear, everyone? The first and the foremost layer is your Azure account layer. Then the beautiful layer in Azure is your, you can consider like your resource groups. Okay, now this resource groups in Azure plays an important role. Why we need resource groups in Azure is basically this resource groups will bind all your components together. And today in our hands-on, we will create a resource group, right? Create a resource group RG and attach all our deployments, all our components, all our Kubernetes clusters, all our load balancers, all our networking inside the resource group, all our logs inside the resource group. Now, only one component, which is very important, which binds all your architecture together. So suppose, tell me one question. Suppose you want to delete this architecture. What you will do? Suppose you want to delete this architecture. What you will do? With my statement, tell me what will you do, right? If I want to delete the architecture, what you all will do? Suppose I want to delete the architecture, what you will do from this diagram? Suppose I want to delete everything, what you will do? Tell me, guys, I'm waiting for your answer. What will you do? Now, more people answers I need. I need more people answers. More. Okay. Great. Correct. No, Venkata, you are wrong here, right? We have to delete the resource group. Yes, we have to delete the resource group. That's it. Okay. If you delete this, all the components inside your Azure will also get deleted. Okay. That is the main criteria, because what happens, right? Suppose you want to delete anything, you have to go to each component, delete it. But resource groups is one such important feature in Azure, which will bind all your components together, and it will help you to make sure your architecture is binded, right? I hope it is making you sense. Yes, delete the resource group. That's what the ultimate thing which we will do, right? Correct. You all understood, right? In AWS also there is a concept, but you have to do like this. Resource groups are there in AWS also, but in AWS people don't use generally. Okay. Right. Now let's move ahead. Let's see like what are the important aspects for you to know from this diagram. Now all of your eyes on the screen. Okay. I will take some water now. Now, all of you see here, there is a user who is trying to access via the load balancer. And you see here, everything is in the resource group. Okay. Now you see in Azure, there are various images for each of the component. You see here, resource group is top on the virtual VPC. So the daddy of all the resources is resource group. Are you able to understand? Inside the resource group, all the components are stored. So you see here, resource group, then virtual network, then subnet. Now resource group is the primary component. Suppose you want to delete your entire 3 blocks, you just delete this. That's it. Okay. Now, if someone want to access my load balancer, which is present on one VPC or one resource group component, you see here. And guys, see here in AWS, you call VPC. Here you call virtual network, and the diagram, I mean the picture of the virtual network is like this. The resource group, the picture is like this. The DDoS protection, I will talk about the security in the coming classes, but as of now, you can consider this as a protection for your network. Application gateway, this is that. Web access firewall, this is also security related. Okay. Now you see here, there are some storage accounts also, which is basically with the Terraform we will create. Okay. Now, all of you need to understand, whenever we are creating a resource group, under that resource group only your entire architecture is state, right? So your VPC, your subnets, right? Your load balancers, your application gateway. And the beauty you see here, today what we will do, right? We will have one environment for us. Let's take dev, right? And we will have our Azure Kubernetes service on the system node pool and user node pool, and we will create your deployments onto this, right? And you see here, this is one VPC, this is one VPC, okay, right? And this VPC is present in which resource group? AKS dev resource group, okay? This VPC is present in which resource group? AKS stage resource group. This VPC is present in prod or whatever resource group. So you see here, for every architecture, for every component, right? You see here, the dev, stage, and prod is getting redirected from the main VPC, right? From the hub RG. This is like a hub where the incoming traffic is coming, and from the hub to the various environments, the data is getting redirected. And today, I will only show you with development region how the traffic is happening. Now, are you clear with the interesting facts about Azure? Are you clear? Yes, at least on the high level, did you got how it is working? Yes, VPC. In AWS, it's called VPC, right? Everyone clear with the concept? Like I'm trying to tell you here what is there in our hands-on, okay? Are you finding the class interesting? When we do hands-on, your mind will be like, okay, boss, this is really great, right? So I am very much excited to show you hands-on from Terraform. Terraform also, there are slides which I will cover right away, right? And you all will be amazed to see those things. Great. Okay, let's move forward. Super interesting. Nice. Badhiya. Badhiya, badhiya, badhiya. Concept. I am talking about concept. When I show you hands-on, it will be very crystal clear. People on LinkedIn, are you okay till here? Are you okay till here? Okay, 1 or 2 people are watching me. Now, people on LinkedIn, if you say you are okay, right, then I will move ahead. I hope you all are watching me on laptop. It will be very easy. Okay, Shubham is telling I am from data engineer, but yeah, you are understanding, right? What are ENV levels RGs? I will tell you. So we are deployments through Terraform, right? Today we will do that. Today we will see. Okay, great. So let's move ahead. Let's move ahead to the next thing. Now, Terraform. Okay, now Azure, I have given one slide only, but because this entire next 1 month you will learn with me Azure, I have divided the plan. Like today, I'll be showing you on the Azure architecture part. Tomorrow, there are some components, and day after some components, and like that, we'll be covering the entire Azure part, right? One by one components I'll be showing you. Clear, everyone? Right. So all of you come here. Let's understand what is Terraform. Okay, this one picture and the next one picture will make your mind blast, okay, in understanding the Terraform concepts. Okay, you don't need to go anywhere if you are with me for next 1 hour. That is my assurance. I am 100% confident that you all will be understanding at least like 70% of what is Terraform. The rest percent we will cover in the coming classes. Okay, now all of you just see here. Okay, all of you see here. Why Terraform? Let's cover this first. Why we need Terraform? Now, Terraform is for infra creation. Okay, creation and provisioning. Okay, and bootstrapping. Okay. I hope you all are writing down notes, because with that notes, you will be understanding the importance of these things. Right? Does it make sense? Does it make sense, guys? Okay. Now, what is infra creation? Suppose your manager says, boss, I need an entire infra to be set up in Azure. Okay. Then you have to choose Terraform. Terraform is basically for infra creation. Suppose you want to do the provisioning. What is provisioning? Like, let's consider like increasing the servers, decreasing servers, right? Adding new components, right? Provisioning, you want to add, delete, right? You want to make the configuration changes, everything can be done. What is bootstrapping? Once the server is coming up, in the server, while it is getting created, if you want to deploy something, if you want to do the configuration changes in the server, then bootstrapping is important. Okay, bootstrapping is nothing but boot means what? Linux boot we say, right? Boot, what is boot? When your system is coming up, you add some configuration files to your system. Now, is it clear? Does it make sense, guys, what I'm telling about Terraform? Correct? Does this make sense to you all? Correct? Bootstrapping, that's what. Boot. Code URL, everything I will share. Don't worry, Udhav, right? So what is bootstrapping? What is bootstrapping? Bootstrapping is nothing but boot. You can divide the two things, boot and strapping. So boot means when the system is coming up, you are adding your desired needs for that system, what that system has to do. You want to update the OS, you want to deploy some softwares, everything can be done with the help of bootstrapping, which can be done with the Terraform. Right? Now, all of you see here. Okay. Now, this one's picture will explain you everything. Now, Terraform architecture, you see here, DevOps and infra engineer. Okay. Now, DevOps and infra engineer are the important people, okay, in our today's time. Okay, what they will do, they have some files with them, which I will show you today in hands-on. Okay, and with these files, they will deploy their architecture onto any of the cloud, AWS, GCP, Azure, OpenShift, VMware, Alibaba, whatnot, any cloud they can deploy, they can go to the extent. Are you all understanding? And one small request to everyone, guys. I'm not sure how many of you will follow, but once the live is completed, right, at 8 p.m., 8:15 p.m., we will complete our live class. After this live is completed, you can comment down on the video about your thoughts, whether you liked the video content, you understood some new things, you felt bored, that also you write so that I can take the feedback. If you want to get some new knowledge, you can write that as a comment after the live is ended by 8:15 p.m. Okay. After the project, we will end the live. So don't go anywhere. Project is important for you all, which I will show you step by step. Okay. Now you see here, this DevOps engineer is executing some commands. This commands I will tell you in a little bit of time on configuration files, Terraform. Okay. Now, when this DevOps engineer is executing this basically the script on the Terraform, he's trying to apply some commands on this Terraform. So what this file will do is, it will go and check with the Terraform in the internet. Okay, internet, there is some Terraform where some people have given us the free code. Okay, where some people have given us the free code. You can consider like a central repository. Okay. Terraform is free, open source as of now, but yeah, going forward might be they can make it chargeable for every organization, right? But as of now, you see here, whenever the person gives some command on the file, immediately the internet check is done. From the internet, the data is pulled. Okay, from the internet, the data is pulled. The data is divided into two categories. One is providers category, one is provisioners category. Very, very, very beautiful example with this slide. Now, okay, in your brain, are you visualizing it, guys? Whatever I am telling? If not, let me know, because this is important. In your brain, are you visualizing the data? Yes. Correct. In your brain, are you visualizing? Yes, no. Azure IAC via Terraform. Yes. Not visualizing. Let's start visualizing in our brain. Okay. Now, all of you see here, you are a DevOps engineer. Imagine in your brain, you are a DevOps engineer. You are sitting in front of computer. You have some files in front of you. Okay. There are 3 Terraform files. So immediately you applied a command. Let's take Terraform plan. Okay. You applied a command, and what will happen? Immediately on the back end, that code in your laptop will go and hit the internet, and it will bring the 2 category of data for you. The 2 category of data is providers and provisioners. Providers is for cloud. Okay, which cloud you want Terraform script to create infra? Providers, you see, Azure, GCP, AWS, VMware, etc. Provisioners is for, you can consider like deployments, running a shell script, executing some tasks. Okay, provisioners are basically running some files on the server, running some software installations on the servers and everything. Okay. And once this is run, you see here, there is a state file getting created. Now, one of the important concept of Terraform is, once you run any of the command, you see Terraform plan, Terraform apply, it will create a state file for you. State is nothing but what is your current architecture. Okay. Suppose you are creating Azure. Okay. At 7:05 p.m., I am creating my Azure infra. That is the current state of the file. Okay, that is your current state of architecture. So Terraform gives you the .state file, which is very much important to store. Okay, now does this make sense, this diagram? Very simple, crisp and clear. I have told. What is full fogged, unable to visualize? What is this? Okay, Ramya, that's fine. I think now you are clear. Oh, full fog. Okay, in your brain you are telling. Okay, understood. Now, after I explained, does it make sense for you? There is a person who has some files in his laptop. He is running some command. That data is taken by internet. Some data is pulled, and then infra is getting created for us. Till here, is it clear, everyone? Super clear. Okay, great. Clear. What about others? Others are silently watching me. Okay. Silently watching. Yeah, Prabhu, I got your comment. What about others? And guys, people on LinkedIn, you can share this post with your friends. Now, all of you, if you really feel like 111 people are watching me, right? At least if you do 10 reposts, that will be enough for us, right? And then people will come to know, right? And people will see that, okay, someone is teaching, right? And they will be able to understand, okay, there is something good going on, right? Now let's do, if you are in LinkedIn and if you are watching me, right? Let's do this repost and make sure that at least 10 people does the repost, right? Let's see how many of you actually do the repost, right? And how you do the repost, you come on this post, right, on my feed, and you can just share it. Okay, you can just do the repost. Can we do that repost? I will take some 30 seconds break. I will have my water. Okay, let me refresh this. Okay, still 2. Maybe you can do it. Okay, you can do it. Yes, great. Some of your profiles are like without what is that? Without photo. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sure, Anil. Not for every organization. Still, there are free Terraform people are using, right? That's fine. Okay. Now let's see. Now, all of you see here, this one flow will help you understand everything today. If you watch this with me, the flow, right? This one flow will tell you the entire Terraform history, the Terraform, like how it started, how it ended, right? Let's see. Okay. Okay, all of you see here, you have to just see the steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, what is the step 1, guys? Step 1, you have some Terraform code with you. All of you see here. Step 1, you have some little bit Terraform code with you, right? Don't bother about this code. In your brain, just imagine that there is a small piece of Terraform code with you. Are you all agreeing with me, right? Step number 1, there is a small piece of Terraform code with you, right? Step number 2, this code, when someone is hitting some command, okay, then there is a state, desired state, okay? I told you, right? This state file is very much important, okay? Now, from 1 point, it is going to the 2 point, it is talking with the Terraform from the internet, and it is checking the state. State is nothing but your current infra state, right? If the current infra state is 0, then it will start create. If it is already there, then you see here what will happen. Okay, all of you see here. Step 1, there is a file. Step 2, you have hit some command. It is talking with the Terraform. Okay. Step 3, it will check the state first, state of that resource, how it is available or not, whether it is available in the infra or not. If it is in the good state or not, it will check. Step 4, right? Once this state is checked, state file is checked, what will happen? It will send the response back to the Terraform and it will go to the resource. Now you see here, I will tell you about the state file. Okay, let me tell you first. Now there is a user, okay, and there is a database. Okay, when the user run any command, okay, this is the central server of Terraform. Okay, whenever users run some command, what will happen is, first it will check in the database. This is your state. Okay, it will check whether the data which the command or the infra which the user is creating is available or not. Okay, once it checks the state, it will talk with the Terraform server and then it will check for the same resource in the internet, means in the cloud. Then you see here, simply if it is not available, you see here, if the resource is not available, Terraform will create the resource. Okay, and it will say that resource created and update the database in the local. Now it's just the game of updating the data. Yes, sorry, hide the comment. Yes. Okay, now tell me. Yes, I have done that. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, now you see here, if the resource is not available in the cloud, it is telling resource doesn't exist. It will create the resource in the cloud and it will come back and update the local database. Are you all clear? The user is running the command, the database is checked, then it is checked in the cloud. If the resource is present, Terraform will create a resource. If it is not present, Terraform will create the resource and update the local database. Now, does it sounds good? Okay, you want me to explain once more? How many of you want me to explain once more? I can explain, no issues. On Notepad. Okay, yeah, okay, on Notepad. Okay, anyone else want me to explain or you are good? You can use it. Anil, you can definitely use it. I don't have any issues. Yes, you can use it. Yes. And this document will be given to the people, those who have joined the Telegram group, right? So I'll be sharing. Okay, one more time. Anyone else apart from Ramya and Pradeep? Bhaskar also. Okay, good. So let's go ahead. I will now clearly tell you. Okay, I will change the color of this thing. Okay, now all of you see here, there is a cute little user. Okay, cute little DevOps engineer. Okay, let's go ahead. Now this DevOps engineer, what he's trying to do is, he's trying to run some commands. Okay, in local. Okay, and he has some code with him. Okay, once he runs the command, and that code has a database also. Okay, this is your database. Database is called state file. Okay, it is also a file. But for your explanation, I am telling a database. Okay. Now what will happen is when the user runs the command, okay, first the code checks the database because we are creating infra, right? So I need to check in my database whether that infra is already created or not, or what is the current state of the infra, right? Now, once it is checked, right, the state database, now the database will send a request to the internet Terraform. Okay. Now what will happen once it is sending, then from here, it will actually query the infra component. Suppose I want to create a EC2 instance. Suppose I want to create a machine, virtual machine, okay, VM in Azure. First, it will check the database. It will say like it is not present. Again, it will double confirm in the Azure portal whether that same database is there or not. Okay. If the query checks and tells that does not exist, okay, does not exist, then what will happen? The Terraform will create. Once it is created, the Terraform will send a request back and it will update the database with the state called created. Now, does this sounds good? It's just like if the component is there, you say yes. If the component is not there, then create and update the database. Now, does this sounds good? Array shit comment hide nahi kiya. Okay. Now, does this sound good? Yes. Does this sounds fine? Guys, very important concept, by the way. Yes? Okay. Oh, what about others? Now, before we start the hands-on, okay, I'm going to start the hands-on because it's 7:15. I have to start the hands-on. Now, I would need at least 20 smileys. Let's play this smileys thing. Okay. I will record in the phone and I will upload this in the Instagram. Okay. So I have an Instagram account also. So I will ask you all, how was this 1 hour thing? 1 hour, maybe the live session, 1.5 hours almost, right? 1 hour. Okay. Let's consider 1 hour. How was it? You put any smileys on the chat. Okay. Now, LinkedIn people, you can also do, right? Don't worry. Okay. So can I record this? Yes. Smiley, you have so many smileys here on the screen. Where is that? Yeah, correct. So I will ask you, okay, first I will record it. So yeah. Okay, so we have started the free bootcamp 6 today where students are with me. And how was the session, guys? So you all are on LinkedIn. LinkedIn people are always silent. Almost like 111 people are watching me on LinkedIn. Also like 153 people are watching me on YouTube. Right. And how was the session till now? We have covered your Azure, we have covered your like Terraform, we have seen the architecture components, and then we are going to do now the hands-on. Okay, so in this hands-on, time is now 7:17 p.m. but yeah, still we have 45 minutes, good 45 minutes, we will cover the hands-on. Okay, great. Still smileys. Smileys means not only this smileys, you have so many smileys on YouTube, like, yeah, correct. So Bharti is giving this very insightful and knowledge. Great. That's what like people and see here, people on LinkedIn are also there with me. So let's see how many people are there. Okay, almost like 103 people are there with me. Yeah, great. Right. Nice. Okay. So yes, recording has been done. So let's start our hands-on, by the way. Right. Oh, you are traveling. By mistakenly you joined. Okay, that's great. Great. Now, let's start the hands-on. Okay. So let me share you all the hands-on document first. Now, so this will be your hands-on document. I will go ahead with the steps quickly. Okay. And do the hands-on in front of you. So all of you see here, free bootcamp 6, Azure plus Terraform. Step 1, prerequisite, create the Azure portal and install the Visual Studio code. This Visual Studio is to be installed on your local. I will be updating the link here. Don't worry. Okay, I'm starting the hands-on, guys. All of your eyes on the screen to me. Okay, again, hide the comment. So let me hide it. Yeah. Okay, can I start the hands-on? Yes, Bharati. Okay, great. So all of you see here, let's quickly roll out the hands-on for you all. Okay. So, okay, this is your hands-on free Bootcamp 6 Azure plus Terraform, Azure Kubernetes. Okay, Azure K8 plus Terraform. I will change this, update this. Okay. Now create the Azure portal and install the Visual Studio code, because all our coding things will happen on the Visual Studio. Visual Studio is nothing but, I can show you. This is basically a platform where you can code very beautifully. So this is given by Microsoft. So you can see here. So I can show you the, yeah. So this is what this logo is given. This tool is given by Microsoft, and this logo is very much important. So I will be showing you the code, but just a little bit of time. Now, once you have created the Azure portal, right? If you don't have the Azure portal, that's completely fine. So these are some steps. Go to portal.azure.com. So let me show you, what does this mean? What does this sound basically? Okay. So you see here, this is what your portal.azure.com will be looking like. Okay. Now you see here in this, there will be your account ID getting created. Okay. Very importantly, once you have created, you will get $200 free credits. Okay. As of now, I am using the using the paid version because I completed my free credits, but you will get 200 into 80 rupees, right? So you can consider like almost 16,000 rupees kind of credit for 1 month. Okay. So this is basically free for you all, where you can use the Azure to the fullest. Okay. Clear, everyone? Right. And if you are a student, additionally, you will get $100 more. Okay. Now, all of you see here, step 1, right? Go to the Azure portal, submit your details, log in into the portal, grab the free Azure credits. Okay. Now, step 2, from here, there is a beautiful things coming up. Open the terminal or the CMD in local and install the Terraform. This will happen in your local laptop. Okay. So what you have to do, anyone who is using the local laptop can open, can open your command prompt or any kind of shell terminal. Okay. So this is my terminal here. Okay. And once you have opened it, all of you see here, you have to go to this link and install the Terraform. Suppose you have your Mac OS, use this command. Suppose you are Windows, use this command. Suppose you are on Linux, right? And whatever the flavor of Linux you are there, you can use it, right? Windows, you can download any kind of binary and install it. Okay. This is for Linux, right? You can do that. Mac. Okay. All three are here: Mac, Windows, and Linux. Is it clear till here? Yeah. Documents I will share in the Telegram group, right? So you all have to join the Telegram group, right? Correct. Now let's quickly see all of you, right? Once you have installed the Terraform, right? So that is good. Now, step number 3 is your Azure things coming up into the picture. Now, all of you see here, from here, we will be using some command line interface. Now, beautiful things are here. This is your Azure portal, guys. So all of you see here, you will be seeing something called subscriptions here in the Azure. And this subscription is very much important for you. Okay. Now you can see here, subscription name is pay as you go. For me, for you, it will be free. Okay. And you see here, this subscription ID is very much important. Okay. You need to copy the subscription ID by going into the subscriptions tab. You need to search like subscription. Basically, subscription is nothing but which will hold every cost related thing. Basically, don't bother about this. This is my account. You will not get anything. It will be free for you because you will be creating an account with the new email ID, because I'm using the same old account. So that is why I'm getting some amount. Okay, don't worry. Now, all of you see here, eyes on the screen. Don't write anything, guys. Don't write anything. Clear? Yeah. Kosi has joined. Right. Now, all of you see here, once you get the subscription in Azure, okay, this ID, you have to save it. Okay. Very much important. So what is the first step that you will be doing, right? Just see, don't do anything. Now you have to log in into the Azure. So AZ login is the command from your local laptop. You are trying to connect to the Azure service, and that will happen from your command called, this is your laptop. Okay. And this is your Azure. Okay. In order to log in from your laptop to Azure, you have to use the command called AZ login. right? Beautiful command. Let's see what will happen. Okay, all of your eyes on the screen, right? So I will do quickly some steps. So see here, I have opened my terminal. Okay, now you see, guys, once I hit the AZ login, what it asked, you all tell me what it asked me. What it asked? Did it routed me to the login page? Yes. Did it routed me to the login page? All of you see here, it is asking me to the sign in. So I will sign in with my own account and that's it. So you see here, you have logged into the Microsoft Azure and you see here, there is some JSON output. You will get it like this. Okay. So step 1 is done. So step 2, what is the step 2? So same, I have kept the screenshot also for your understanding. Okay. Now step 4, go to the Azure portal and create a subscription if you don't have. Okay. So once you have done the AZ login, if you don't see any kind of subscription under this subscriptions thing, you can easily create and it will by defaultly give. If it is not present, you have to create. Okay, this is free. Okay, this is free. So once you have done this step, right, you see here I have given a link also and this will look like this screenshot. Okay, this will be free for you. Now step 5, give the below command in your local laptop terminal. Okay, now what is the command? All of you see and listen carefully. Okay, now all of your eyes on the screen. Now what I'm trying to do is AZ account set subscription to the subscription ID. Now you all have to change this ID to your own Azure portal. Then only from your laptop, your Azure resource will be created. Is it clear, everyone? Guys, does it make sense to everyone? Does it make sense? AZ is same as CLI. Yeah, correct. Okay, I forgot to tell you, we have to install AZ CLI also. I will add that in the document. I have forgot in the prerequisite terms. So, and AZ CLI. Okay, that steps I will add it. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now once you have done here, what you do? AZ account set subscription. This ID should be your subscription ID. Very important. So you copy this, you paste it here. And once you have done this, the next step is you will be running this again on the subscription. So what we are trying to do is AZ add, right? Special permission, create role for 𝐼𝐿BAT. So what you are trying to do is you are trying to give your user which is creating the Azure login, right? The contributor role. It means that it can create the Azure Kubernetes service in Azure. Guys, yeah, AZ is not recognized. Correct. AZ CLI you need to install it. I will give the commands. Don't worry. Now tell me. Okay, guys, tell me one thing. For creating the Kubernetes, do you need the access, right? You need the access to create the Kubernetes, right? So what you will do? You will copy this command and you have to change the subscription ID and hit it. Okay. Now, beautifully see here, creating contributor role, right? And it has given me some data, very important data. All of your eyes on the screen. It is giving me app ID, display name, password, and tenant. With this password, now we will be creating wonders. Okay. Now, all of you see here, once you have done this, you will get the screenshot like this. And the step 6 is use this. Now, all of you see here, create the service principal account by giving the values obtained from step 5. Okay. Now, what are the values which have been obtained from step 5? I will make it a little bit bigger for you. App ID, password, and tenant. Okay. So what we are trying to do is, see, app ID is the client ID. Okay. Password is the client secret and tenant is the tenant ID. And you have to map it in this command. So what you have to do, copy this command. Okay. And replace the tenant ID with this ID. Okay. Correct. You all got it right. And the client secret with the password. Okay. Client secret is what you see here, password, right? So I'll be mapping from the above command, my password. And you see here, client ID is nothing but your app ID. Okay. So what I am trying to do, AZ login with a special user who has the permission of contributor role. So the first login was normal user. Now this login is special power user. Now, are you understanding, guys, what I'm telling? Are you understanding, guys? Now, the first login was normal user. The second login was another 5 minutes, guys. Another 5 minutes, I will create the infra in front of you. Another 5 to 10 minutes max. Is it clear? Yes. Another 5 to 10 minutes, if you hold with me in this live, I will create the entire infra, show you the Kubernetes and delete the infra, and then tata bye-bye. Okay. Another 5 to 10 minutes, if you hold your horses with me, I will show you the Kubernetes. Okay. Now you see here, what we are trying to do here is AZ login to the user ID. Okay. User ID is this one, right? With the special permission. Okay. So once I say this, you see here, it is giving me, okay, boss, this particular login is having privileges to create anything. Okay. In Azure. Now, once you have done this, what is the next step, right? So once you have done this, you will get some same screenshot. Okay. Azure cloud name is Azure cloud. Okay. Everything you will get it. Okay. Now clone the code. All of you see here. This is where your code is present, guys. Okay. So let me take you to the code once. Okay. All of you see here. There is a Kubernetes folder, and under that there are some files. In the Kubernetes folder, there is one file, right? And under this, there is main.tf, output.tf, provider.tf, and variables.tf. Whatever you see tf, those are Terraform files. Okay. I will show you in a little bit of time. As of now, I have already cloned the code in my local, so you don't need to worry. Okay. Now what I am going to do is, okay, all of you see here what I'm going to do. Step 7, add the Azure Terraform plugin in VS Code. So once you have installed the VS Code, what you have to do is you have to go to this. I have given the screenshot, by the way, right? You have to go to this help and okay, not help, window. Where is that? Help extensions. Which was that? 1 second. Help extensions. I have to search here. So help, you have to go to extensions and you have to search here. You have to go to help. You have to search for extensions and you have to search for extensions here. And you have to search here Terraform. Okay. Once you have got this, right, you see here, you need to select Azure Terraform here. What it will do is it will help you in getting the data points. Okay. So you see here, once I say Azure Terraform, it's already installed. Okay. So I don't need to install, but you can do it. Okay. Now all of you see here, I have already the data. Just 5 minutes. Add the parameters in variables.tf. Now all of you see here. Now let's go ahead with your architecture here. Okay. Now you see here, this Terraform code is only 3 blocks you need to remember, guys. Okay. All of you clear? Only 3 blocks you need to remember. Okay. Thanks, Yashashri. Right. Documentation you will get in the Telegram group. Okay. Those who want to join the Telegram group, I can give you. So this is basically the Telegram group. Okay. You can join here. I have pinned the comment also, and I will be giving this in the LinkedIn also. Yeah. So this is the Telegram page where you can join and you can be the part of the documents. Okay. Now all of you see here in Terraform, you have only one task to remember is resource, this name. Okay. Now I will not go deep into the Terraform today, right? It's already 7:30, right? But I will run this script for you. Is that fine, guys? I will not go script wise. I will create the infra for you. Is it fine? I will do the hands-on and I will delete the infra. Is it fine for you? Like script is nothing here. See everywhere these 3 things. Okay. These 3 things, right? And resource is nothing but the component which you want to create in the Azure. Okay. So now you see here, I will be using something like this Kubernetes cluster resource name, and you can give any name here. Okay. And you see here name of the Kubernetes cluster, which location you have to create. What is the group name, resource group name? See, all the resource group name are tied. All the components are tied with one resource group name, right? Now see, master node, worker node, you saw node pool, right? Agent pool, type of VM, right? Tags, network profile. With this example, I will show you. And you see here, the main.tf is the main file, which will have all the resource to be created in Azure. Are you understanding, guys? Okay, let me tell you Terraform also. The main.tf is the heart of the Terraform, which will have all the components which needs to be created in the Azure. Outputs is nothing but when you are running the command, when you are executing it, right? Whatever the output you want to see in your local, those are the output variables. Okay, and don't worry. Again, in some other class, I'll be again taking you all to the Terraform code. Providers, you remember in our architecture, there was something like providers and provisioners. Do you remember? Now here our provider is nothing but, you see, this code is static for every Terraform code in the world. Okay, here and there bits and pieces people will change, but you see here I'm using Azure Resource Manager, Azure source and version of the Terraform, right? Plugins, required version, provider is Azure. Suppose I'm using AWS, so this will be AWS. Okay, are you all clear? Here I'm using Azure means this is this. Are you all clear? Great. Right. Now you see here variables.tf. Okay. Now variables are nothing but whatever the variables you are passing to the code, right? To the main.tf. Suppose subscription ID. I will be passing somewhere here. See here, where.log analytics, where. So whatever the data which is coming from where is nothing but coming from your variables file. Okay. Now it might sound a little bit hectic, but don't worry. Terraform is like a play. Very simple, very cute, very crisp and clear also. Okay, don't worry. Now all of you see here. Okay, now let's go to the document. Let's follow the steps. Okay, now step 8, add all the parameters in the variable.tf file. Okay, so what it is telling, right? So let me do this here, not this project one. So what I will do is I will go into the because wherever we are running the code, it should be important. Okay, so I am running the code in the terminal only, not on the Visual Studio. You can also run in the local. So cd aks. Okay, now all of you see here what I'm going to do is I'll be taking here this one, right? So let's go and check what are the things are there. Okay, now one thing here you have to do is see here what I'm going to do. The same AKS Terraform code I have taken here in the Visual Studio. So what I'm going to do is in the variables.tf, right? I need to update some data, right? So what it is telling, add all the parameters in the variable.tf. So let's see in the variables.tf. Okay, so in this variables.tf, vim variables.tf, so you see here there are some spaces like this. Okay, so we need to fill this gap. So what are the each data you have to fill it? So I will just do one more thing. Did I save this data? I have not saved it, so I will run again. Okay, not this one. This one. This is very important. Oh, okay. So why it is giving is because I have already created and I cannot take the history also of my password. Okay, let's see. Don't worry. So what I'm going to do is I'll be having all the data from my local itself. Okay, all of you see here, new terminal. Let's do this. Oh shit! I would have saved that data, right? Now it is telling insufficient privileges. Let's do one more thing. Let's start from the starting. AZ login I will do. Let's see. Because I didn't save the data, right? So I need this. Okay, another 5 minutes, guys. Not more than that. Another 5 minutes, okay? Okay, another 5 minutes. I think that should be good for you all, right? Okay, I have logged in into the Azure. Okay, where is my terminal? Just another 5 minutes भाई लोग, ठीक है? Special RBAC role. Yeah, it is getting created. You see? So this is very important for me. I have to save this because I need to use this in my code. Okay. Okay. Now you got this. And what is the next command for us? I have to again change. Okay. Yeah, the tenant ID remains same. Only thing is passwords gets almost every time change. Okay. So you remove this password. Okay. And give this password there. Okay. And username is your app ID. So you have to change this also. Okay, great. So all of you see here, this has been done. So what I have to do, vim variables.tf. So you see here, I'll be changing all the values here. Okay. Now what is my subscription ID, guys? Yeah. Just 5 minutes, entire Azure, I will show you Kubernetes. Okay. Just 5 minutes of your precious time and you are done. Okay. Okay. Please give your 5 minutes of your precious time to me. So what is my subscription ID? This is my subscription ID. So I will put here subscription ID. And you need to make sure it is good here. Okay. Client ID, right? What is my client ID? Client ID is nothing but which I got from the code. Okay. Client ID was, okay. What is my client ID? Let's see in the hands-on. App ID is the client ID, right? So app ID here is this one. So you need to map this into your project. Okay. So you have to map it here. Now client secret is your password. Okay. Where is your password here? Password is here. Password is here. Tenant ID. You all have got your tenant IDs, right? So tenant ID is this one. Okay. And that's it. The 4 things you have to fill it and that's it. Guys, done. Okay, what is the next step? All of you see here. Just 5 minutes, entire infra will be rolled out. Okay, so fill in all the values, whichever there, step 7.1 in the variables.tf. Okay, add the parameters in the variable, which we have done now. Beautiful. Just run the command, step number 9. Okay, just copy that Terraform init command. Okay, Terraform init is the command to spin up the infrastructure. Guys, all of you see here. Once I have run this Terraform init command, it will initialize the providers plugins. You remember we had this one, correct? Another 5 minutes, your entire infra will be rolled out. Okay, great. So you see here, Terraform has been successfully initialized. Okay, now Terraform plan. So this is one more command which will help you to give a blueprint. So today I have to tell you these commands. So basically plan command is nothing but initializing command. Terraform initialize means the entire code will get initialized. The Terraform plan command will give you blueprint of what resources that you are going to create. So you see here, plus means everything. See, Kubernetes cluster, it is going to create plus. Okay, autoscaler, it is going to create plus. Worker nodes, it is going to create some identity, network profile, load balancer, DNS, IP configuration, NAT gateway, service principals, Windows profile, everything, log managements, it is going to create. And finally, there is one more command which you have to run, Terraform apply. This command you have to run. With this apply, your entire infrastructure will get created. Are you all ready to see the infrastructure now? Yes. Ready to see the infrastructure? Yes. Yes or no? Just another 5 minutes. Infra will be ready. Are you ready to see the infrastructure? How many of you are ready? People on LinkedIn? Yes. With small Azure commands, with small Terraform commands, your entire Kubernetes cluster is getting created. And probably tomorrow I will show you the deployments on Kubernetes. Today we will just create the infra. Is it clear? Right? We will just create the infra and we will delete the infra. Tomorrow, I will show you the scaling of pods, Argo CD deployments, Argo CD events, how to manage your Kubernetes cluster with Argo CD, everything I will show you tomorrow, right? So let's wait for our Kubernetes. It's still creating. Great, right? It's still creating. So another 2, maybe another 5 more minutes. Very beautiful, precious 5 more minutes of your time we are going to create. And meanwhile, guys, I would like to see if anyone has shared our post on LinkedIn or not. So let me see how you got. Meanwhile, that in between that visualization, the Terraform is running, right? Okay, 7 repos. Great. So who has done? Let me see. Okay, great. Shubham Jain has done. Right. Great. So yeah, I cannot see remaining people, maybe because I'm not following you, or I'm not sure. But yeah, so let's come back to our live class. Okay, 7 repos are there. Good. That's fine. Now all of you see here. Great. Shubham Nayak. Oh, you are there. Okay. Now all of you see here. Still creating, guys. Still creating. I will show you every Azure component. Another 2 minutes of your precious time until it is getting created. Let's do one more task. Okay. Let's see how many people on LinkedIn has liked the video. Okay. 140. Guys, make it 150. Please. Please make it 150 now. Please. Please. Can you all make it 150 likes? Yes, no? You don't want to make? Yes. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. You can make still maybe 160 also if you are there. If anyone has not given the like. Okay. Still creating, right? Still creating. Okay. Still creating. So let's wait. Infra in AWS, Bhaskar, I have made several videos. LinkedIn, you want my LinkedIn? Okay. Take this. This is my LinkedIn. Yeah, this is my LinkedIn. You can take it. Yeah. Okay. Another 3 likes to make it 160. Now, where is the Kubernetes data? Oh my God, it got created. How much time it took? Just maybe 3 minutes. Your entire cluster is ready. Are you all ready to see the cluster? Right? And you see here, there are some outputs which are case sensitive, but I will tell you like how you can get this data also. Now tell me, let's roll out to see our Azure Kubernetes service. So you type like Azure. First, I will show you resource group. Okay, first I will show you Kubernetes only directly. Azure Kubernetes service. Ready? Shall I click on that? Shall I click on that? Yes. Okay, so let's roll out our Kubernetes. Did it got created? Right? AKS cluster Kubernetes service resource group is Hey DevOps resource group 1.27.9 West US 2 pay as you go. Let's go inside our Kubernetes. Let's see what are the beautiful things are there for you. If you see the workloads, right? If you see the workloads, see here all of the pods where Kubernetes is having network related things, connectivity related things, IP related things, disk storage related things, proxy related things, right? Did you see? These all are default Kubernetes pods, right? And if you go to the namespaces, I will tell you all about these things in the coming classes. As of now, you see here default namespace code, right? Kube node lease, kube public, kube system configurations. If you go and see, right, how many nodes we have created, configurations, certificates, everything. How many nodes we have created? You see here, how many nodes? See here, target nodes are 3. How? See, I will search in the code of the main.yaml file, and you tell me where was the code here. Okay, main.tf, let's show you where was the agent pool. Okay, where was the, see here guys, see here how many agents we are getting created. How many agents we are creating? 3. How it came? The agent count. If you see in the agent count, where, see here variables, how many agent count? 3. If I make it 2, only two agents, 2 worker nodes will be created. Now you see 3 agent pools have been created, right? And you see here under nodes, the data of nodes are here, AKS pool agent 1. So you see here, according to the architecture, we have made the justification for our today's class. So you see here, right? Worker nodes, 2 worker nodes, 3 worker nodes, agent pool 1, agent pool 2, Kubernetes master. Are you all clear? Does it sounds good to you? We will do the deployments on this cluster tomorrow at same time at 6 p.m. And don't leave the class. I have something for you, right? So let's see some more components here. You have seen the Kubernetes, right? So let me show you resource groups. So which resource group is there? AWS, hey DevOps RG. Under this resource group, you see here, AKS is connected to this resource group. Are you all understanding, guys? Are you all understanding? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? No, I am not using any AI tool, because I am doing everything from my own, and I believe that is the best option. Okay. Did you find interesting today's class? Shall I delete it? Guys, one important thing, you have to delete the architecture. Okay. So what is the command? Terraform destroy. That's it. It will destroy all your components. You don't need to worry. Tomorrow I will tell you from these certificates how to roll out the data. Okay. Why these certificates are important? Tomorrow I will show you. Now, all of you see here, guys. Okay. It will ask you for yes or no. So you have to give yes. And you have to roll out the data. Okay. Now, did you like the today's class, guys? How was today's class? Tell me. Was it a powerful, impacted class? Well, it's sensitive. Tomorrow I will show you. Okay. Like it's little bit data is sensitive, right? Kubernetes certificates are there. Okay. Tell me, how was today's class, guys? Yeah, you can destroy. That's fine. How was today's class? Tell me. Boom. How was today's class? Boom, bam, dham, dhoom, dham. Yes, little bit understanding of things you need. I know, like I wanted to cover like a project, so that is why I have given so many things to you in one class. But tell me, how was the class? People on LinkedIn, how was the class? Did you find interesting? Ready, nice, great, awesome. Boom, bam, dhadam, dhoom, dhal, dhadam. I got an idea. What idea you got? You will be implementing in college? It was awesome? No, I will share the docs by evening, late night, not now. Okay, great. Awesome. Now, all of you see here, I have something interesting for you also, right? Fantastic elastic. Fantastic of the elastic. Amazing. We had learned new things. Thank you. Great. सुपर भैया. अरे लिंक्डइन वाले हमेशा साइलेंट रहते हैं यार, मतलब पूछ भी लूं ना, मतलब साइलेंट वॉचर्स ही हैं लिंक्डइन वाले भी, बस सुनते हैं, ऐसे सुनते हैं आराम से, मतलब बैठ के सुनते हैं. Yeah, networking. How can we cover networking? Yeah, this creation is the great thing which we are doing, right? Core DNS, everything we will. And I told you, right? Kubernetes pods and cluster creation we will do. Like pods deployment we will do tomorrow with Argo CD, right? Okay, great. So all of you see here, superb, right? So all of you see here, I would like to tell you all that we are starting a new batch, right? So just see here what we are trying to do. So this is our Hey DevOps, where I am leading all the batches. I personally teach. I personally make sure my students are placing in good companies. So all of you see here, till 6th batch we have completed successfully, right? And we are moving towards the 7th batch. Okay. So all of you try to understand in this 7th batch, okay, what we are trying to do is entire content revamp we have done in the 7th batch. Okay. And in this 7th batch, today is the launch of 7th batch. Okay. And I wanted to make sure like this 7th batch is launched today. And I I made pressure to my UI team, backend team, to make sure they give me this page, this landing page, this content today, right? So all of you see here, in this batch 7, I am targeting multi-cloud performance. I'm targeting multi-cloud cost optimization. I'm targeting a DevOps and SRE complete end-to-end projects. Okay, in this batch 7. Okay, so if you ask me, Praveen, what is the batch 6 placements? Okay, so you can talk to any of one of my students. You can go here, right? See here in the class itself, right? In the class itself, and in our community feed section, right? People are sharing us these details, right? So let me just tell you like how we share the success stories, right? So you see here, once you join, you can see like this, right? So this guy got 40 LPA from batch 6, right? And you can see here, people are giving reviews to us on our feed section, right? So if I show you Nitin Kumar, the same person, right? People tell it's fake, but you see here, hi everyone. So this is Hey DevOps community. Once you join our batch 7, you will be getting the access for this page, right? Where you will see the leaderboard, who is doing good performance in that particular batch, and every detail you will get it, right? And one more thing, guys, those who want 14 plus projects from me, right? So you see here, projects we are covering: CI/CD pipeline, shared library, advanced project, Kubernetes, 3-tier architecture deployment, Istio, Kiali, Jaeger monitoring, Python projects, chatbot automation, shell scripting, Kubernetes cluster monitoring, AWS. So there are so many projects. And for this particular batch, I have added, personally, I will be mentoring you all. Azure also I have added. Whatever the Azure you have seen, that is like a basic Azure thing, to the complex structures we'll be following. And one more thing, guys, the beauty here is duration of the batch, 2 months plus 1 month additional, right? And all of you see here, I would like to tell you one biggest thing. We have launched DevOps labs only for this batch, guys. Okay, you see here, you can do coding. You don't need to go anywhere. If you want to learn Java code, you can do it in our compiler. If you want to learn like maybe any other coding platform, you can do it here. And why it is not coming? Let me see here. Playground. Yeah, I think it should load now. But if it is not loading, I can use this one. Okay, there is some issue with the playground. But yeah, it was working till morning, but don't worry. I will get it sorted. I will ask my team. But yeah, what I'm going to tell is, if you are enrolling with me, right, the price point is the lowest of all. I will be giving you this link. You all can go ahead and check it, right? You all can go ahead and check it and make sure that you are watching this, right? And trust me, guys, all the content are according to 2024, right? And you see here, if you click on book now, automatically your details, like your page will be coming in and your coupon will be applied. And this coupon is valid for next few people, those who are enrolling with me, right? And you see here in the market, the lowest of lowest, and not only this, lowest price guarantee. This is my guarantee. And if you come to tell me, Praveen, do you have any other, like I'm getting at 2,000 rupees this content, I will say, go ahead and learn from them. I will only say, go ahead and learn from them. Okay. So this is my open challenge to you all. And not only this, what are you going to get? My interview questions on how I have cracked companies like Amazon, Walmart, SAP, Informatica, Zeta, right? So today, what I'm going to do, right, to everyone and people on LinkedIn also, today what I'm going to do is, I have opened 10 slots for you all, right, with this price. And if you think that it is making you valid, right, and it is thinking that like spending this much amount and getting the things ready, right, for you is good, then I would request you all, before the prices are increasing, right, you all can opt for this. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Right? And you can go and check any student, any kind of student, if you want to check. There are many placement stories on this, right? You can go and check batch 5, like we divide batch wise, batch 5, batch 6, batch 4, right? You can check any of the placements and you can enroll yourself. Clear? Now, I'll be waiting for few of you to explore the website and tell me, does it sounds good? I am giving you the link also in the chat, right? And I'll be waiting for 10 enrollments today, right? I'll be waiting for 10 people to enroll today, right? And I will check that how many of you have joined. And for those 10 people, I'll be taking a separate call, right? If you are joining with me today, those 10 people, I will be taking a separate call with you all, right? And I'll be making sure that you are going to get something from me, right? I'll be taking separate call and I'll be trying to understand from you all the concerns, right? And I'll be making sure that you all get what you are looking for, right? Only for first 10 people, guys, not more, because every batch, it starts with some kind of like motivation. I also want to hear from you, like what you need in 2024. Anyways, whatever the companies I have cracked, if you see on YouTube, my channel, if you see in the in the videos section, how I have cracked Atlassian, like 4th round, 5th round, how I have cracked with coding. Like, these all questions I will share, right? And SRE things, and how my student has got 400% hike. My resume, which got me 10 offers, I have got selected in Adobe. All those interview questions you can see here also, if you feel that I'm telling lie, right? And to be very honest, this I'm waiting for only 10 people. I'm waiting, right? Only 10 people. And you see here, all the projects, all the details are here with 3 set of interview questions, right? You can see here phase 1 interview question, phase 2 interview question, and phase 3 interview question. Okay. So first 10 people, I'll be waiting for you all, right? And let's see. Okay. Yes, classes are divided as weekend classes and weekdays also. Weekdays, Wednesday, we will have a job guidance session, and weekends, we are having your sessions rolling out. Okay. Now, those who are interested to opt for this, right? You all are welcome. No prerequisites are there. Doubts clearing session, 2 years validity. Recordings are provided. 3+ hours of teaching. One class, 3 hours I will teach. And the class timings are 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay. Saturday and Sunday, and Wednesday also doubts clearing class. And you see here the projects, chatbot, your Ansible automation, Red Hat Linux system administration, everything you can consider it here. Okay. Now, first 10 people, I would like to get you onboarded today, right? Weekends. I am 2021 passed out. Batch may get job if I learn 22. Are you working? Are you working? Career gap. Okay. Career gap. See, I will be giving the content to you, right? And depending on your like skills, right, and my help, maybe you can expect more, right? 𝐿𝐈, great. 𝐿𝐈 subscription is done. So 𝐿𝐈, what you have to do is those 10 people, those who have enrolled today, right, or going to enroll today, I will be preparing a separate email list, and I will be sending the emails to you. So whatever the email or number you have logged in, please keep an eye. In next week, I'll be doing that, right? And I'll be making sure that you are getting from my end, right? Is it clear, everyone? Recordings in the same day we will be giving, Shubham, right? Same day recordings will be there, right? And people on LinkedIn, you all can talk with any one of my student, right? So we usually don't expose the LinkedIn URLs, but trust me, till now, people are with us. And you see here, once you enroll, guys, you will be getting the feed section like this. And in the feed section, see here, happy to inform that I have got 5 offers. Okay, by the way, he has given his LinkedIn ID also. This is only for the people, those who are joining. Okay, and you see here 24 comments. Hi, Praveen, I have got an offer from Amazon Cloud Support Engineer. 17 comments. Okay, so we don't tell lie. Okay, and this guy is sharing some interview questions. Okay, he has shared also. Okay, let's see what are the interview questions he got. Oh, okay, so many interview questions. Very good, yeah, very good, very good. So I think this is genuinity for us. Are you all able to understand, guys? Those who have enrolled, please check the feed section, right? Great, registered for the course. Great. I'll be talking personally with you all, guys, right? So just give me 2 to 3 days. I'll be creating, I'll be connecting with you. And we 10 people will talk. We 10 people will try to understand what you need, right? Great. Enrollment completed. Great. So I'm looking for 10 people, right? Almost 3 people have completed the enrollments, right? I want to get 10 people today. So let's see, you will be getting DevOps labs also, but I'm not sure why it is not opening. So here you can do Python coding, whatever the coding you need, you can do it, right? And you will get everything, whatever you are looking for, right? So let me go ahead and LinkedIn, let me check what you guys are doing. So you all are silently watching again. So I'm giving the link here, right? And yeah, cloud is loud, definitely cloud is loud. And with my experience, with my skill set, with my students, and yeah, if you want to connect with him, you can connect with him also. This is for only for the people, those who have registered, guys. Okay, you can check here, you can come here, and you can connect with them also, right? Great. Okay, great, Shubham, great. So I'm waiting for, maybe you can consider like 6-7 more enrollments. Those who are with me, you can enroll, and any questions you can roll out to me, right? And you can let me know what are your thoughts on this. Resume templates, I'll be giving interview questions. Entire batch is led by me. Okay, no other person will be leading this batch. I will be the sole person leading this batch, right? No one will teach. I will be only the person who will be teaching this. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand these things, and you can talk with any of the student, right? And this guy, you see here, he got placed in Flipkart. Okay, and he has shared in our leaderboard, right? Nayan Chafle is telling, hi everyone, I'm not posting here to show off, but I can clear the interview in Flipkart. Then you can also clear the interview easily. Why I am saying this? Because I am a guy who has trouble to communicate. See here, his English is, I should not say, but while he was talking in class with me in front of every other students from batch 6, he was not able to communicate, but the willpower made him to clear the interview, and he is posting the first MacBook which he got from Flipkart. He never used MacBook, and he is proud in telling that. Okay, and he is proud in telling that. And so many placements we have given, and the highest placement is yeah, so I think this screenshot, they should not keep it. I should get it removed. Okay, so highest placement is 40 LPA. You can see every post is with those things, right? Great. So tell me any questions you have, and this code is valid for next few people, right? So those who are with me, those who would like to get it, and again, do the market research and analyze if any DevOps engineer has cracked Adobe. Okay, you go here in my playlist, okay, and you come to this playlist of my interview playlist, right? You see here Paytm, Walmart, right? Amazon, Google, I got rejected. I have made a video on that. SAP, Informatica, right? And all the companies. These are just, okay, Adobe, Airtel, and some more, Atlassian. Yeah. So these are the companies which I have cracked. You can check open market. If anyone has cracked, you can get the details from them, right? Great. So any questions you have, guys? Any questions? Okay, I have to delete this. Any questions you have with me? Okay, it got deleted. Okay, this guy has shared his interview questions also with me. So this guy was placed in Amazon from batch 6. So his questions you can see here. And those who are joining, we will share different kinds of interview questions to make you all ready for the preparation. Is it clear, everyone? Right? All details are here. Right? All the details are here. So I can make it a little bit small. Right? You can go into the courses. Batch 6 we have completed, right? And batch 5 also we have completed. Now we are going with batch 7, which is the ultimate batch for becoming multi-cloud engineer. 14 plus real-time projects, tool-wise interview questions, 3+ hours of core teachings, live doubt clearing session, extra assignments, and one more thing, those who have joined the 7.0, you will see all the Zoom sessions. Okay, 35 to 40 live classes you will see, and 10 assignments you will see in that class. Okay, week-wise assignments, week-wise documents, week-wise interview questions, week-wise tool-wise interview questions. Everything will be given to you. I hope you all have seen. Now tell me, those who have registered, no, you will get it, Ayub, or WhatsApp also. WhatsApp, can you check? Batch 7 will start from April, right? You can see here all the details. It will start from April. So this is like your what you can consider like a like practice. Now this YouTube sessions are like a practice, and then you will be directly with me on the classes. Okay, like these are like practice sessions. You will grind with me, you will get grinded with me, and then you will go ahead. Now structured video content, we have live sessions, industry experts, integrated problem solving environment, fastest doubt support. And yes guys, we will not correct, links on the WhatsApp you will receive, definitely. Yeah, links you will receive. Yes, keep an eye and explore the website, right? Don't worry, you will get all the details. And yes, until this 10 people come to me, right, like those who are getting registered, I'll be connecting with you shortly, right, and making sure that you are like, I wanted to understand, right, like what are you expecting from me, like some basic things I wanted to understand from you all, right? And I wanted to try to make sure that you all get what you are looking for. Is it clear? Great, you got the message, right, Ayub? Okay, people on LinkedIn, what about you all? You have any questions to me? You have any queries to me, or you want to understand some more things? Now I have given the details here. You can see here. Okay, great. Any questions you have? Basics to advanced. Yes, this is basics to advanced. You can see here. I have given everything here. Like you can see, basics to advanced. Where is that? Prerequisites are not needed. And this time we are targeting AWS plus Azure. Both the things we are targeting. And we are ramping up the content also. We are changing the 6.0 content and 7.0 content, both contents we are changing. And I hope that it should be helpful for you, right? It should be helpful for you in gaining the knowledge, right? Yes, it's basics to advanced, right? And anyone can join, those who are hungry for job, right? It's not like fresher, yaar, those who are thinking for spoon feeding, right? I am a person who feels that if we give spoon feeding, the actual interview content is missed, right? So make sure that you are following the things. Benefits, many benefits are there. You check here. If you feel that these benefits are suiting you, these projects are suiting your requirement, these placements are suiting your requirement, then only enroll. Okay, then only enroll. That is my take. That is my take. Okay, let's talk with few of you people, right? And then we will see. Okay, how many of you want to talk with me? Anyone wants to talk with me? Or any questions you have? Any questions you have? Anyone wants to talk with me? Anyone wants to anyone wants to talk with me? I can share you the link also. You can directly join my stream here. Okay, any doubts, any questions? All are silently watching me. Any doubts, any questions? Yes, you want to talk with me? Okay, let me okay, great. So I can share the link. Where is the link? Invite. Okay, those who want to talk with me, you can join this stream. Okay, yes, LinkedIn, I am giving it. LinkedIn, you can take this stream link. Okay, you can join from that stream link. And yes, 10 more people I am waiting, right? Only 10 people, those who are with me, right? Those who are getting enrolled. I'll be taking you all into one group, right? And I will be talking with you all personally. I'll be trying to understand like why you want to become DevOps engineer, or what is that stopping you to become a good DevOps engineer. Yes, those who want to talk, they can come to this StreamYard link, right? I have given the StreamYard link. You can come here. Yes, I have given the StreamYard link. Those who want to talk, they can come. And meanwhile, those who want to enroll, you can visit this and you can book your slot now so that we can talk in the very next week. Yes, microservice based. Microservice based. Yes, it's microservice based. Great. Srinivas has joined. Okay. Hi, Srinivas.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
Can you
good.
please give me this roadmap in short?
Huh.
because I
So,
don't know any basics about DevOps and all.
what are you
Currently,
working on? No,
currently
what
I'm
are you?
working in support role and
Which,
doing little bit manual testing.
okay. So, how many years of experience you have?
2.3.
Okay, that should be good, right? So, see, roadmap is like I'm going to cover as a project wise. Today, you saw the session, right? It will be
Yes.
theory plus project. So, every session is like theory plus project only. For first
Okay.
1.5 hour theory, next 1.5 hour project. So, with
Yeah.
that way, what I'm trying to tell everyone is if you see theory, if you see project, then definitely in your mind, okay, in your mind, it will be stable. It will be thinking like, okay, I know this. Now, tell me, today you saw the project. Did you know about Azure?
No, I don't know
Did
about
you know
basics.
about at least did you know about Terraform?
Yeah, basics. I mean, little bit.
Basics, basics, little bit. Okay. Did you understand today's class?
Yeah, I seen
Yeah. So
your some of the videos in the high DevOps in the Telugu
okay,
YouTube
okay,
channel.
okay,
That
okay.
did
So
only, and this price also good suits to me, and it's in within budget.
correct,
Uh,
correct,
yeah, I would. I mean, I'm little confused. So many people are said this side field is good, this side is good. So many
correct,
people are said. Currently, I
correct.
mean, I'm learning. I mean, I'm taking coaching on automation testing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this automation testing also some of the. I mean, some one of the part of DevOps, I think, and it
Hmm.
will cover all the fields like build, plan, testing, maintenance, all the things.
Correct, correct, correct.
I mean, can you give me the DevOps roadmap in short?
Okay. So first we will go with projects only. So you are able to see my screen, right? I will share once. So you will understand the roadmap. So first
Yeah.
we will go with see whatever the project is there. First I will start with Jenkins, then
Okay.
shared library, then Docker, then Kubernetes with microservice architecture, then monitoring of Kubernetes, then Python programming, chatbot deployments, shell scripting, Kubernetes cluster monitoring with Helm charts, Grafana, Prometheus, AWS, and three-tier architecture deployment on AWS, Ansible automation, Red Hat Linux system administration, Java Spring Boot application,
Okay.
database, and then we are going to cover Azure also, right? So that is what
Okay.
we are targeting. So I think
Uh,
this is the best roadmap for you.
yeah, yeah. After
You want?
this, I mean, can I got this support from you, like any
Ah,
related lab,
we
like
have that's what I told you, right? So we have a very good support community here, right? So this is our page only. You see, those who
yeah.
have enrolled, guys, you see here, you can come here and you can talk to any of the students. See how students are congratulating, helping. Like whenever someone posts, people are commenting, right? Okay, so this is the guy, Nayan Chafle, right? So his MacBook. So see, people are here to help. You don't need to worry, right? So if you have
Yeah.
any concern, we are here, and also our support communities are here. So don't worry about that. Okay.
That's it. And also, I mean, I mean, what in English only there? I mean, in English only classes there.
Only English. Only English. This is
Ah, okay.
pure.
Yeah, this one also now good to me. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, little confused. I mean, which side is future is good or not? Can you give me?
Future, see, no one can tell future, right? Even Java developer is on stake. DevOps is also stake, like SRE stake, testing
Mm.
stake. But we are working, right? Nothing can stop. Roles are there, but only thing is the head count in a company get reduced, but roles will be there always. Tester
Okay.
from long back, tester is there. Today also tester is there. Future also tester will be there. But
Mm.
let's say one company is hiring 100 people, then they will be hiring like 10 people, 15 people, like that. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Shubham Nayak.
Yeah. Hi.
Sure,
Thank
I
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you
Hi.
for adding me. Can you
No
hear
problem.
me?
Yes, yes, I'm able to hear you. Go ahead.
So basically, I'm currently working as a data engineer on Azure cloud. So most of my experience in that only.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to pursue is to become a solution architect in future. So
Okay,
I wanted to ask, like, will this going to help me in my journey? This
definitely,
work? Yeah.
definitely. So, how many years of experience you have?
8.
8, right? Yeah, this
Yeah.
will help you. This will help you definitely. And see, 8 years, I have very good questions for you, like system design
Yeah.
coding from my Atlassian interview experience, from my
Okay.
Adobe, right? So those
Okay.
things, if you do right, definitely you will get an idea like what 8 years to 10 years to 12 years people are expecting, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that should
Yeah.
be good, right? Thanks.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Praveen, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, bro.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, I'm currently working as like a ASP.NET Core developer. We are
Okay.
using like Azure as a deployment space.
Okay.
So I will do like only the deployment things, not like a Terraform and those kind of activity. I also joined today late only,
Okay.
so
But
I
you
didn't know
understood,
about
right?
this.
What we were talking.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I understand, but that's why it will be helpful for me, like for
Hmm.
my journey.
Definitely, it will be helpful. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, Vinay, go ahead.
Uh, are you able to hear me, Praveen?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm already working in a company, in a Bosch company, and I'm working as a L1 engineer for DevOps. So
Oh,
my
okay.
question is, I wanted from scratch because I'm very new to this profile. Earlier, I was into a storage profile for NetApp, which I was working for. Now
Can
I
you
wanted
speak a little
to.
bit louder? I'm not able to hear you actually.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's better.
Okay. I was a storage engineer, and now I've joined a company for Azure DevOps, where I'll be doing a basic stuff like a patching and just to monitor CPU metrics, disk, all those
Correct.
stuff.
Correct.
So
L1
I
engineer,
wanted
right? You
to
are
I
L1 engineer.
yeah L1 engineer. Yeah, I'm an
Correct.
L1 engineer. I wanted to level up my skill and I wanted to grow up. But the thing is I want hands-on, I want like from the scratch, and I need a lot of help because I'm a little bit slow learner. So I
See,
wanted to your help.
only you can consider like how I am teaching today, right? The same way,
Yeah,
like it will not be like today means in Terraform, like Terraform and Kubernetes, both we have added, right? Their separate project
yeah,
itself, like Kubernetes one. So I think that should be more beneficial for you, and you will be understanding. And yes, we have our community support, and I will be also supporting. So don't worry about that. Okay.
no right. Okay, I've already enrolled it for now.
Okay.
I already got the message as well.
Sure.
So
Sure. That's great. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
okay, yeah, thank you, thanks a lot, Praveen.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Soumya, go ahead. Soumya. Okay, Madan,
Uh,
go ahead.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
hello.
Soumya. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm able to hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, I'm working as a SAP consultant for
Okay.
about 2.5 years. Because of my own interest, I started learning about cloud and DevOps tools.
Hmm.
So that from there I came to know about.
Are you there? Are you
Hello.
there? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
sir.
I'm
Yeah.
able to hear you. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Uh, from there, I came to know about this bill. So I'm currently looking for a domain change.
Okay.
Will this be useful for me? This course will be useful for me.
100%.
Everyone is telling about, it's a myth. A domain change is very tough today's thing. So I'm looking for how
See,
to.
I
Yeah, yeah,
would tell you like domain change is tough, but
yeah.
provided if you have my three types of interview questions, right? Like my projects, my Walmart project, my Verizon projects, my Infosys projects, plus my Walmart, Verizon, Infosys interview questions, then Adobe. Like I have divided like this for 0 to 5 years of experience. I have my 5 years of experience questions, okay, which I
Okay.
don't give to anyone. Then I have for 5 to 10 years of experience, I have like Adobe, the system design, the coding level of questions with me, where I have cracked rubric, these kind of companies. So I'm trying to cater for 0 to 10 to 15 years of experience in making sure that they are getting what they need. With projects, you can keep it and you can actually try. So today also, like people are saying from our batch, they are getting jobs, right? It's only thing is like which platform you are searching, how much efforts you are keeping. I'm 100% sure from my end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
all. Thank
No,
you.
no, thank you. Yeah, Madan, go ahead. Madan. Okay, Guys, I think where do we get this project code? Yeah, project code I have added in the document itself, right? This document you can take from here, or else I can give you the link also. You can check. So project code you need, right? So let me give you. Yeah, so this is the project code link. You can take from this. I will be giving you. Don't worry, right? You can explore also now, right? I have given it. Ayub, you can come in live actually, right? Okay. So any questions you have, guys? So before we try to wind up the class, any questions you have, anything you want to discuss with me? And to be honest, with the 10 people, I'm going to have a good conversation, right? So if anyone wants to get in touch, right, in the next week, like I want to understand only very few of you, like what are your use cases, what are your concerns, what are your details, what are your thoughts on this. You can definitely join my batch 7. And if you want to talk with any of the previous place students, you can go ahead and take any name from this, right? There are many LinkedIn people, right? There are many names like Aditya, Niranjan, right? Sampath. You can talk with any of the person, and you see here my student in Walmart itself, okay, from batch 1, long back, maybe 1.5 year back, right? So all the people are here, right? So I think that should be making sense to you, right? Great. So I think I am done with today's class, right? Dharmendra, I will talk with you later, right? So yes, any other questions you have before we wind up? I see that few more people can talk with me in the coming class, right? And provided if you want to be with me, right, if you want to learn good projects, if you want to get the lowest price in the market, you search anywhere in the market, people will charge at least 10,000, or you can consider like 10,000, 20,000, 40, 50, and 80. And you will not find them giving training also, because they will just come and tell you some random things. If you see my YouTube channel, right, how I teach, how I have cracked companies, like you check the relevancy, you check the cost, then you join. Kubernetes advanced concepts also we are covering. Like I said, like batch has been revamped. So those things are there. You can check everything on my channel. So many stories are there. Chaitanya, you can tell now itself, right? What's your query? Queries I can take. Yeah, you can tell. You can put in the chat. So I think I should be good in taking the queries from you. Any important query? Any important query you have? Okay, I think. Okay, so let's see, like every resource has been deleted or not. So let me refresh it. Yeah, this is not deleted. So we have to delete this also. So I will delete this, delete, and delete. Okay. Yeah, rest all things are deleted from the screen. So I think it's good. It's going good. Okay. Okay. So yes, I think, yeah, we can connect later. Definitely. I will connect with you because you are in the top 10 list. So I'll be connecting with you. So don't worry. So yes, I'm waiting for few more people to join to make it a 10 people strength. So those who want to join with me, those who want to maybe understand some things, those who want to be with me, those who can try to overcome like your interview sickness or interview preparation you need, right? I'm working as a Node.js dev. Yes, Srinivas, you are there, definitely, right? I'm working as Node.js dev, 3 years experience can change domain. Yes, you can change, Dasri. That should be fine, right? You can change. You can definitely change, okay? Right. So all of you, this document and the next set of document, like this one, I will be rolling out in Telegram group, right? So those who are joining, you can be the part of this, right? And I will be sharing. And this slide I have added for you all to understand what does Terraform does actually, right? You all can check, and I will be rolling out this document. Okay. Yeah, I will be sharing. Definitely, I'll be sharing. I'll be sharing this docs in the Telegram channel. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. Last 4 seats to make the count 10. If any one of you are in with me with the least of the least price, right? 100% least price. If you get anywhere else, you can go ahead and you can watch demo session also. How I teach, you can watch the demo session here and you can talk with the students. 3 seats. I will close this as 10 count, and we will see you all. Okay, great. Those who have joined, great. Okay, main difference, Suresh, is that on the YouTube there are different projects. These projects are my office projects, like other companies where I've worked, those projects are there, right? So that is what the main difference is. Okay, last 3 people to make the count as 10. Okay, if you feel that you can be there in that 10 count, you can join, or else that's completely fine. Join tomorrow the free class which I'm hosting. So already the live links are there on the YouTube, right? You can see here the live links are there already on the YouTube. So tomorrow we will see Argo CD and AKS project 2 live in 2 hours. Okay, so you all can come here, yes, and you can join this. Okay, so any queries, what you have to do is after this live is getting ended, right, you all can put it in the screen, right, in the chat, by the way, in the chat, like the YouTube video chat. Okay, so yes, that's all for today's class. I am done. 2.5 hours I have talked with you all. Yes, you can get today's recording in the YouTube itself. So I think that should be good for you. Yes, SRE as well we have, Ramesh. You can check this, everything you can check in this link, right? And anyone on the LinkedIn, if you want to join, this is the link, you can join. You can ask your friends and then join, no issues, okay? So last 3 people I am waiting. If you are there in that 3 people, we will be meeting you all in the coming week, okay? I'll be taking one special connection contact with you all, and we will be connecting. Course content, everything is here. Everything is on the page itself. Just scroll down, 14 projects, right? Time, date, everything is here. Okay. Now, those who want to join the Telegram group, I mean Telegram group in the sense this. So you can get the Telegram link for documents here. Okay. So I'm giving the Telegram link, Ishwar Murthy, this one, and for LinkedIn also I'm giving. Okay. Yeah, done. Okay, great. So see you all. Last 3 people. If you are there in the 3 people list, I'll be meeting you all this coming week. I'll be connecting with you all, and I'll be making sure that you are getting what you are expecting from me, right? So this will be like just to understand what are you as a person, what is Praveen as a person, and what we are trying to achieve in the coming months. And those who have enrolled, don't leave the class tomorrow. You join tomorrow also, because this is like a base. Okay, this is like a baby steps, and plus your next things. Okay, great. So see you all. If anyone wants to join, still I can take 3 people here. So thank you all for joining. Please take care and bye. After the YouTube live is completed, you can put down comments and like the video if you like the content. Share the channel link with your friends. Okay, bye. Meet you all tomorrow. Documents in Telegram group I will be rolling out. Okay, meet you all tomorrow. अरे बाय तो बोल दो, एटलीस्ट बाय. तुम लोग यार, everyone is shy or what? People on LinkedIn, you all are shy. 54 people are watching me. Shy. Everyone is shy. People, LinkedIn. Okay, good night, Basan. Only one person. Chalo, good night. Have a happy weekend. See you all in tomorrow's class. Bye. Yeah, bye. That's good. Bye. Yeah, definitely. Take care. See you all in tomorrow's class. We will do the Argo CD integration with your AKS cluster. We'll be deploying the applications and we'll be completing the tasks. Okay. Bye all. Take care. Yeah. Bye. And after the video is completed, you can put your comments on the video so that I can understand how was it, where was it, and everything. Okay. Thanks a lot, Chaitanya. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.